The Strangers Chapter 3. Yes, the final conclusion of The Strangers, which is this was directed, actually the last two films were directed by Rennie Harlan. The Strangers it's a slasher film. Several days in the life of a woman who's being stalked by masked killers, a masked man and two masked women in these creepy masks. I have seen The Strangers Chapter 1 and 2. Strangers Chapter 1 was a decent like setup. A girl going to an Airbnb with her boyfriend. He gets killed. She ends up in the hospital. In Chapter 2, the strangers return, chase her out of the hospital. She's on the run. Weird things are afoot in this town. In Strangers Chapter 3, our lead, Maya, her sister comes to town. Maya, played by Madeline Petch. Her sister comes to town to save her with her husband, searching for her, going to diners. We end up discovering in Strangers Chapter 2 kind of the origin of they were children and how they were pretty sick and developed. We don't they're masked. For these first two movies, they're masked. Well, in this movie, masks will be revealed. I'm not going to give what the spoilers are. There's the police may not be who they seem in this town. And I will say, I thought the movie was terrible, but at least it was. Strangers Chapter 3 is terrible. It's the best of the three in the series, and what it does is it answers not only who these masked people are, but why they are doing what they're doing. And we see them in stages. In Strangers Chapter 2, we saw them as children. Then in 3, we see flashbacks of them as teenagers. And then they're revealed for who they are and what their connection is and what's going on. Ultimately, kind of unsatisfying to me, but at least this movie, it's the best of the three in a series. So it's kind of ambitious. It's like 4.5 hour series of movies with one story following one final girl through her journey. And so I like this the best of the three in a series I really didn't like. I don't know if it's not really an endorsement. It's like if you saw chapters 1 and 2, like a friend of mine said as we were going into the movie, let's get this over with. But I will give it credit for actually, I thought 2 was kind of a waste of time. But Chapter 3 does bring it all home. Who are these people? Why are they doing so? We see in Chapter 1, we don't see them at all. Chapter 2, we get them as children in flashbacks. Chapter 3, we get flashbacks of them as teens, and then we get the reveal. I don't think it's any surprise, and this is like Final Girl the series in a way. So if you're a fan of the Strangers films, I get it. Chapter 3 is the most satisfying in sort of an unsatisfying conclusion. So make of that what you will. I can't recommend it unless you've seen the first two. And that's so I don't know if that really helps you. You have to have seen the first two to even know what the hell's going on. If you haven't, it's a skip.